Call Me By Your Name is a new movie by Luca Guadagnino and it stars Timothée Chalamet, Armie Hammer, and Michael Stuhlbarg. The story revolves on Elio in 1983 northern Italy, where he lives there for the summer, but then his father brings his research assistant, Oliver, to live with them for the summer, and what happens is that a romance blossoms between Oliver and Elio, and they learn to love each other throughout the whole beautiful summer of Italy. Ever since the Sundance Film Festival of last year, literally a year ago, this movie is building up non-stop praise ever since, and just kept growing and growing and growing and growing, to the point where this became a must-see, to the point where I held off making my best movies of the year video so I could finally see this movie and make it. And damn, it took me too long to see this movie because this movie was out in the city for like a month, but I couldn't go out till yesterday, and I finally had my opportunity. I went to see Call Me By Your Name. What did I think about this movie? I made the right call waiting to see this movie because holy crap, this movie is phenomenal. First of all, I've got to praise the story. Now you may think, oh my god, this is gonna be so cliche. Like, that's what I thought before going to the movie. I thought, okay, this is what's gonna happen here, and this is what's gonna happen here in the middle, and here's what's gonna happen at the end. And I thought I had the whole entire movie mapped out in my head, because usually you expect some of this stuff in a gay romance. No! It's not cliched at all. It goes in way more different directions. Like, this movie honestly surprised me. Like, I thought it was going one way, but then other stuff happened instead of that. I was like, oh, okay, you're not playing the cliche card. And that's what I like about the story. Now, you may think, oh, okay, it's not cliche, but is the story itself great? Yes, it is. It's such a beautiful story about somebody trying to fall in love for the first time, and what comes out of that, the guilt, and like, oh, it's so compelling. It's such a compelling story for us, seeing Elio feel these emotions, feel these conflictingness inside. Even Oliver, like, is conflicting. Like, there's so much conflict between them and what they really want. And I also love how the story is doesn't have these big moments, like these big Oscar-bait speeches and these big drama throughout. No, that's not like real life. This is a movie that shows you the summer and lets you experience the summer with Oliver and Elio, and these 6 weeks, you get to know them, you get to see them bond, and their slow realization that they love each other, and like, it's so great. Like, it's not these big moments, it just feels like real life. I honestly felt like I was looking into two people talking in real life. It's so realistic. Now, when I was first watching this movie, I was like, okay, this is kind of slow, I don't really get why it's slow, but then it kicked in my brain. I was like, holy crap. Now, there's a lot of scenes that have dialogue. Like, it's not like a movie like Dunkirk where it's mostly told through action, not words. This movie does have a lot of dialogue, and I love that, but there's a lot of scenes that are just told through visuals, where characters are looking at backgrounds, scenery, and you see where they're thinking, you see their touches, and there's so much action that describe what's going on in the scenes, and I love that so much. This is an uplifting movie throughout the entire runtime. Like, for most, I'll say the first two acts, really uplifting. Put a massive smile on my face. It just showed life in such a beautiful way. Characters having fun, enjoying the summer, enjoying the life, having a carefree attitude that perfectly shows off a summer so well. A typical summer of mine, but it just shows it off so well. But holy crap, this movie's also emotional. Like, Jesus Christ. Specifically in the last act, specifically in the last 15 minutes, it's an emotional gut punch. Like, Jesus Christ, the true nature and beauty of this movie just comes by at the end, and it really gets to you. It has one of the best endings of the year. It rivals The Florida Project and Dunkirk for the best ending. I don't want to say anything else, but just saying it's so subtle, it's so complex, and I loved it so much. And it has the best final shot of the entire year, bar none. I'm not gonna lie, that ending really stuck in my mind. It made my eyes water a bit. Now, what this all comes down to is the incredible direction by Luca Guadagnino, who seriously needs to be nominated for Best Director. Like, I seriously believe it. The way he crafts this movie is so unique. Like I said, there's scenes where he just told for visuals, and the way he directs it is so good, and just the way he crafts the entire thing in general, the hidden messages and symbolism, like, it's so good. And as for the performances, they're all incredible. First of all, Timothée Chalamet, holy crap, this guy is going to be a movie star. Watch this guy in the future, because this guy is incredible in this movie. He's a shoo-in for Best Actor at the Oscars this year, because he is incredible. I think he might have given a better performance than Gary Oldman, honestly. There's so much powerful acting, so much subtlety, so much nuances to the performances. It's so good. You can really see in his eyes the pain at some points, and You can tell he's an incredible actor. He's such a young talent. He gives such an incredible performance. As for Armie Hammer, he gives the best performance I've ever seen from him. Now, Armie Hammer, I like this guy. I mean, have you seen the movie The Man from U.N.C.L.E.? Good movie. He's great in it. Although he does pick a lot of bad scripts, but not this movie, because he's incredible in the movie. There's also a lot of nuances to his performance, so much subtlety. And you can also tell he's emotionally tortured at some point. And I'm like, he's also incredible. Like, seriously, Timothy and Armie Hammer has such incredible chemistry. You really believe the relationship by the end of the movie. And finally, Michael Stuhlbarg. First of all, what a year for Michael Stuhlbarg had. He was in The Shape of Water, which is an incredible movie. And now he's in Call Me By Your Name, and he's just fantastic in this movie. Like, he plays the father to Elio, and while you may think his character's not very important in the beginning, he gets progressively more important in the story. The score is also incredible. Now, there isn't really much of a score throughout the movie. It's used in sparingly good locations, but whatever there is, it's all great. Like, it's such great Italian music that I really liked and jammed to. I was like, yo, this is really good music that I would actually listen to. It's so peaceful, so somber, so good. I loved it so much. And the original songs performed by Stefan Stevens, if I'm saying that right, are incredible. Like, these songs are best original song worthy at the Oscars. There's one song that plays at the end credits that's been stuck in my head all day. It's so emotional, so powerful. Like, it's so great. I love the song so much, the score. And plus, the cinematography is gorgeous. It just shows off Italy in such a nice way. There's such great colors, landscapes, framing. The way they tell the story with the camera is also so great. And I just love the cinematography so much. Call Me By Your Name is such an incredible piece of cinema. Like, I loved every single moment of this movie from the beginning to the end. I was so invested, so in love, and so heartbroken by it. And it's such an incredible movie and a piece of cinema that wasn't overhyped at all. Like, when I saw it, I was worried, like, okay, is this really gonna live up to the hype? No, it did live up to the hype. I loved it so much. I'm ready to say this movie's a masterpiece. I'm giving Call Me By Your Name a 10 out of 10. This movie's totally Oscar worthy. Like, it's not that regular old Oscar bait where, oh my god, it's just Oscar bait and they're gonna love it and it'll just be forgotten after 2 years. No, like, it's not a movie like The Darkest Hour. This is a memorable, fantastic movie that I seriously want to see again right now, because this movie is a straight up masterpiece. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like, favorite, and please comment below and tell me what you thought of the video so you can just encourage me to make way more videos in the future, and click on the notification bell so you can be alerted whenever I make a new video. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video.